It's just a couple of days before we leave to head towards New York, so there is still a lot that has to be done. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Kira if you are new, and today I am looking like a hot mess yet again. Like this last a few weeks between Jake having COVID and then us like getting ready and preparing to go towards my mom's and stuff, I have had like zero motivation to put makeup on or get myself ready. I'm usually just in some kind of comfy lounge pants, a t-shirt, and I'm motivating around the house just trying to get things done. And being that it is just like T-minus just a few days until we leave to head to New York, I really need to get like the kids a bedroom and like all of their toys, and then up here in the game room, all of their toys in here, like organized and set, because we're gonna come home with suitcases full of things from seeing other people. And so like they're gonna see a fair amount of people, so I know they're gonna come home with a fair amount of things, and so I really need to like get myself prepared for that. I've mentioned I hate clutter, and it's really hard to avoid clutter when you have young children who still play with like action figures and doll houses and play food and all of that. Like it just adds up, and I don't want to limit them and tell them that they can't have it, but at the same time, like sometimes it gets a little overwhelming. So being that they're not home, I'm going to liquidate a lot while they're not here. Like if they haven't used it in a while, it's going to be donated or purged into the garbage or garage sale or whatever the case may be. But I want to like simplify all of their bins and stuff as much as I possibly can, like before, like I said, we bring more in. The animals are literally going mad right now. I hear Bruno barking downstairs. I hear Oliver meowing over there. This is actually really not so bad for a playroom, to be honest, you guys. Like Maya has some things over there because her thing actually tipped over, like the whole thing tipped over and all the stuff fell out. So she has a few things over here, but we had friends over, and so like when the kids are over, there's usually a disaster, and they did such an amazing job cleaning up. They did just stuff like a lot of things in bins and stuff, but it's still better than like not being able to see the floor. So I'm actually quite impressed. I will just kind of clean as I go, and I'll be able to kind of organize everything. I do see some straggling Christmas items that didn't make it upstairs, like a pillow here or there. I think that box was supposed to go up. So I feel like we just have a little bit to work on in there. And then we have all of the kids like stuff in here, so it's not so bad. I've always mentioned like it's usually my kids' blankets and pillows that are overwhelming, and stuffed animals. Like that is pretty much what's on the floor for the kids. These are all stuffed animals and blankets. Like these are pillows, those are blankets. Like my kids love being cozy, comfy, a million blankets and everything. So that's usually what their room pretty much consists of. But I need to go through those bins on the side and kind of prepare those and liquidate down. I think the biggest task is going to be going through these books, because I know they're going to get a lot of books as well. They have new books, they have old books. I believe that Mason even has a whole bunch of books on his dresser. Yeah, like look at all of those books even stacked underneath there. Like there is just literally books everywhere. So I know I need to go through those, and I would really like to go through this toy chest, because I feel like that'll give me a ton more space. Otherwise, this really isn't so bad. That's just a little bit of laundry, but it should be mild pickup for the most part. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been putting this task off for a while because I know it's gonna be something that takes me like 2, 3, 4 hours. It's not gonna be that long for you, but it's gonna be that long for me. And so I've truly been dreading it. But that's one of the things I love about you guys, because I feel like you just keep me so accountable that I said like, oh, well, I told them I'm going to share this. So if I say that, then I have to do it. And so now I'm going to do it because you guys said I have to do it. So I have my earbud in my pocket right now. I'm actually wearing my really comfy Grey's Anatomy leggings that I got. They're so soft and so awesome. So I'm have those in my pocket. I'm gonna grab my earbud and throw it in and listen to some music and jam out, or maybe I'll put on a YouTube video while I'm kind of going along and cleaning, and I'm gonna take you guys with me, like I said, to help keep me accountable.
Did you know you shine and I'm falling for the way you smile? You're gonna take the fight now, punch the lights out, 'cause you're a champion, you are. So never fall in line, you just gotta do it mile by mile. You're gonna take the fight now, punch the lights out, 'cause you're a
All right, you guys, so it is actually much later, not like later in the day, not like later like the next day. It has been a couple of days since the footage that you guys just saw. I'm actually standing in the window right now watching my kids play outside in the backyard before we get ready to fly to New York. I wasn't even sure if today was even going to happen and we were even going to be able to get off to fly. New York is like not just getting a snowstorm, they're getting a blizzard. So the last couple of days has kind of been crazy. I'll still share with you where we're at. Everything is still pretty much clean as it was a couple of days ago. I did just kind of run around really quick before I turned the camera on right now to kind of put things back the way that they were, the way I got them that day. And I thank you guys so much because you're still always like an inspiration to light a fire under my butt and get some stuff done. I didn't get as much as I planned to do, but that's because the last couple of days this has been like back and forth a little bit on should we cancel, should we not cancel, because we didn't want to get stuck in the airport with like delayed flights, because like I said, it's not just snow, it's a blizzard. Like first it was 3 to 5, then it was 5 to 8, then it went to 10 plus, and now it's like 12 to 18 inches and whiteout conditions. So that kind of thing is like not easy to fly in. It's not easy to travel in, and like my kids aren't prepared for that. I've spent the last couple of days like tracking down snow boots. Like we have hats and gloves and scarves and stuff, but not like snow gear for like 1.5 feet and 2 feet of snow. So it's like crazy, but I think the worst part about all of it is my dad snow plows as a side business, and if it's gonna snow like that, my dad's not gonna be home for days because he's out like doing massive cleanups and stuff like that. And so like we're gonna go all the way there, and he's not even gonna be there to be part of our Christmas, like dinner and all of that. Like, so it's just like we've been going back and forth. We weren't even sure if we were gonna go. We thought maybe we would move it to next weekend, but like we couldn't get a flight out. It would be a ton more money, and we're already like spent a ton of money. So it's been crazy. But let me share with you like where we're at. Like I said, I didn't do like a deep clean. Like I wanted to like organize all their nightstands and everything so that like when I came in I could just dump presents. But I did go through all of their bins in the very least and organize them. I didn't go through the bookshelf like I wanted to. Mason still has like that hangy pod that we were gonna hang here to make a book nook, so I didn't like stress that too much because this is still like a work in progress. I didn't go through the books in his closet either, so that's still something that I need to do. And I just noticed that when we had our friends over for game night, I asked the kids to clean their room, and I noticed that they stuffed a bunch of stuff under their bed. I did just get them like more organizing bins from LifeWit for them to put underneath their bed, but like I think that's just a project I'll have to do for when I get home. But for the most part, their room is clean. Paul did say he's gonna do carpets while we're gone, and he may even do mattresses. I love for him to do things like that when we're not going to be here, because like then they can dry for a while. So that's pretty good. At least we'll come home to a nice clean room. I love that. And then like I said, this is the game room. We did get it cleaned as much as we could. We went through all of that. Like that was a crazy show of... I hear my mom on the phone with Daryl right now downstairs because our flight today is already delayed. So like this is why I knew this was going to be a lot of craziness. But this is where the game room is at, and I will tell you that the one thing you guys got me motivated for most of all was to go through all of that. Every single one of those bins are organized. I did a whole thing of donations. These are like the costumes that we're left with, but like I really went through everything. Like this is just doll accessories, that's just Wii accessories. Like I did a bin, like this is just Maya's stuff in here, and then this is just Mason's stuff in here. So I really went through and got us prepared so that when we come home with a ton more stuff, like I'll be able to integrate it without it being a giant disaster. So if you don't follow us on Instagram and like you're not getting live time like updates on where we are, you should see this video before you see us like traveling to New York and stuff. So make sure you keep your fingers crossed and you give us a prayer and everything that we get through today as much as we can without a hitch. Like I said, we're already behind like 50 minutes as a delay, so hopefully that's like the most of it and we can get through good. Otherwise, like I hope it's not a disaster trying to get in, because it already seems like, you know, the snow and the weather is starting to change there. It wasn't supposed to start snowing until tonight. Now it looks like it's going to start snowing now. So I'm stressing a little bit, but you guys always give the greatest good vibes. So give us all the good vibes. Like I said, if you're following us, you might already know where we are, or if we've been there or safe or what happened. But if not, go follow us on social media if you're not already, so you can get updated in live time. Otherwise, like I said, give those prayers down below. I love you guys. Subscribe if you are new. Give this video a big thumbs up if it motivated you at all to get anything done. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.